Depending on your brand and manufacturer, you may have grease zerks on these hinges for your doors. These are fairly simple to do. You got two ways of doing them. I just prefer to put the zerk in it and go. You'll see a little grease come out the top. The other way, on my trailer, is you can take the door all the way off, put grease down there, and then slide them back on. I don't prefer that method unless you've rebuilt the hinge. Now there's not a grease zerk for my door cloths, so I usually try to put a little squirt of grease down here and in here. That way it tries to keep it clean. Let's get on these hinge pins and get this thing done. Said it doesn't take much for these things to pop out some grease. Yep. This one's getting more grease down here than in there. This may be the year I actually pull these off and just put a little dab down there to make sure these are good. Like I said, pulling them off and checking them, it's not that hard. The door literally just lifts right off. Yeah, this pin could use a little bit of grease in her. What we'll do, make sure to put a nice big glob, smoothed. Never left the glob on it. Yeah, there we go. Nice big glob, just to make sure she's getting her. Like I said, doesn't take much, just a little bit. like I said, a little bit of preventive maintenance goes a long way on your trailer. A long way. I know some of you are probably asking why I keep using paper towels. Cheap and effective. And I don't have a separate washer and dryer or even a washer for red rags. I'm not going to ruin my wife's new washer for that. There we go. Good and greased. You feel that bad boy just swing with ease. That's what you're wanting right there. See, the way these pins are made, the grease zerk sits in this pin. There's a hole in here, and that's what's greasing it. Well, if you get too much pressure or buildup up here, it won't pressure any higher and it'll come straight out, kind of like what I already had. So it's good to open your doors fully. Make sure you're greasing them. Like I said, I got a couple lubes here. I can feel on the inside that there's grease there. So like I said, it's not that hard of a job just to carefully miss your grease zerks. And boom. Good and greased. See, it pushed it all the way through. So now I know that those edges, you know, and you can, when I pull that up, you can see there's grease right there. And if you're worried about it, take it off, slather some on there. It's just going to push it out if it's greased. There you go. Good. That one is good and greased. All the way around. Like I said, swing that door all the way around. Check it for usage. We're good. Do the same to this one. This door's a little heavier. We'll use our leg. Oh, make sure to slather some on that top end. There we go. Good and slathered, man. That's what you want. Okay. Okay, whoop, there we go. Like I said, these pins, you got your grease zerk right there. And just pull them apart. See, put a little grease right up in here, a little right down there. And that makes sure there's not a grease there. They don't fit very well. So you can use any type of lube in there just to keep them free. Anti-seize works great too. I have used that in the past. If you're having to use anti-seize, you've probably waited too long to grease those. Good class block, quick and easy. The other thing I check beginning of the year, these are my door holders right here. Just make sure, you know, they're not bent. They're good. They're not rusted. I'm not going to lose one down the highway. It's sitting in its holder. We're good to go on this side. See, I got a little bit of movement right here. It is really tough to see. And I got a real bad burr somehow. It started right there. I might take a file and clean that off so no one gets cut, hurt. Like I said, checking my body. Good, solid. Like I said, you're going to have some surface rust. This dump trailer, I believe, is about 5 years old. And all the so-called paint is coming off the sides. I believe they told me this one was powder coated. If it's powder coated, it was done very poorly. The floor has been very poorly done for about 2 years after we bought it. So, but other than that, it's been a good trailer. Like I said, I do a lot of preventive maintenance to keep it a good trailer. And preventive maintenance, man, that's the overlooked thing that drives me bonkers with a lot of people. And that's why I don't loan my equipment out. I'll loan it out to certain people. But the next thing we're going to walk into is right there, folks. The hubs. Now, I greased them last year. I'm going to take a look inside. I'm going to lift that up. Feel the bearings. I'm going to show you all that here in just a minute.